It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South. It's the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Smith on the return. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action with Stroud. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And he makes the let's go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field. Maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Texans to the line. First and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
It's a gain of 25
So many
yards.
cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Headed out right. As a man, Dalton Schultz. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative when the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. And the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Space to the left. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the red zone now. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans find their way to 6. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. That's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point, and they'll take the lead.
Texans 7, Titans 6.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Ward off the play fake. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Lassiter on the coverage.
From the gun, it's Ward. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. First and 10 from the 41. First carry here for Tony Pollard. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Catch made over the middle. Give them 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Titans will have a first down.
15 yards. That's another Tennessee Titan.
The first carry now, Brashawn Smith. He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on a tackle. Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
At the Texans' 23-yard line.
From the 23. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Cowboy 80. 18 rattle, 18 rattle. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That one connects. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop them.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Stroud off of play action. He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Breaks the tackle, Green grabs ahead. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. On the ground again with Mixon. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Puts him on the out route. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston first. Working inside the red zone. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Offense in the hurry up here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans tied up late in the first. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready,
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Panthers 50, Panthers 50. Ready?
Ward now. He's hardly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
He's got a man left. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. We've got 14-13 on the board. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break.
Ready, set.
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at 3rd and 7. Now Ward. Complete beyond the marker. He's got the first down grab and still going. Now he nails him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
They'll run now on 2nd down. run inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. He's off again. They take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a second-quarter lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, kid. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Escapes a defender. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during the game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
First down, and they go right back to it. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Sent down by Cody Barton.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and keeps that defense honest.
From the 43. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down. Offense up to the line fast. Stroud now, 3rd and 1. It's dumped off to Chubb. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That one gains 7. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Pass is caught in the line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans tie and can take the lead here in the second. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans take the lead on that successful kick. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Hawks, 7.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the 48. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
What's going to throw here on third? And Heater is going to fall to the turf. Looking for his wide receiver there. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Juke the defender. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Keeping it with Mixon. Defender gets to him right on the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Stroud now on third. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 7. First down, Texans.
Stroud throwing here on first. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. Connecting on a slant. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, around to Mixon. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The defender's there. He's going to get taken down for the sack. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Texans likely setting out the special teams unit. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this fourth down. This a 54-yarder. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down. You got to be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a first down.
On the quick, right?
Play action, here's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
It's mixed in on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Stroud from the pistol. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Staring down, back down in distance. It was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they can't push the lead beyond a field goal. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. That one's complete over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Come on.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Ward. He lets a heater go deep, middle, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Stroud completes it quick. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them first down.
From the red zone now. Will finding his back. Nixon. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun, Stroud. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans grow their lead to 8.
28. Titans 20.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
2nd down at the 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Try getting that to his back, Tony Pollard. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. To the air with Ward. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Johnny Hecker on that a punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Flag down, this could be a free opportunity for the offense. Gets everything he has under this throw. Well, they saw someone jump, they took their shot deep, didn't get the connection, but they got the call, a free 5 yards coming with them. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty, so now we get an untimed down.
11.
Back to throw it. Cut out left. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Stuck this one on the ground with Collar. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Here's 2nd and 11. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. Cut up. 18, 5 here. 19 tight.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They're out now, ready to punt it. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Nice catch along the sideline. Awesome body control to stay in bounds there. Oh, but we've got a flag on the play. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. And it's got to come back.
All right.
Running from Mixon out of the gun. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Ward off the play fake. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans lead by 15 now. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. 31-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Ward setting up to throw. Pass it downfield, working the left. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
First down throw here for Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you're throwing the coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll go play action. And right away, he just throws that one to another neighborhood. I think we're all a little confused at that, and we do have a flag for grounding now. Some yardage lost, and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Again, Ward going to the air. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Wow, wide open here, complete. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. A gift to Mixon up the middle. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He's brought down
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 21-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ward setting the pass. Hits him on the end route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a gain of 4. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
And the Titans 1st down.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Has him on the quick hitter. But a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Shotgun snap out of Ward. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Their punter making his way out now. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere. Almost straight up into the air. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
On the quick.
Now a give to Mixon. And they take this in for the score. The Texans keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt 1 play later. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans grow the lead now to 22 points. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. This is Pollard running left. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
3rd and a lone yard
1.
coming up.
Here we go. Here we go.
Again, a run to Pollard. Oh, they're on it quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
Ready?
They'll go, it's Pollard. Has room down the left sideline. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Titans keeping their offense on the field. Love it. They're trying for two. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just two to use the rest of the way. Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans cut the lead down to 15. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 31.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here you go.
And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
The tackle by Jarvis Bromley. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Texans first down.
This is the end of the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
All right.
They go play action with Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it, and he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he'll get them enough for a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the play. First down, Houston.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They gain 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They're now set for first and 10.
All right.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
That one intended for Joe Mixon. And things look tougher now with third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Collins got it left side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll come up first and 10.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up second down. Again, Stroud. Quick slant complete. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans grow the lead now to 22 points.
Titans 20,
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. End up running left, Pollard. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Okay,
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
ready.
We'll throw this one. Ward. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's good.
Let's go now.
First down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
From the 47. He lost it deep left. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. And he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Pollard trying to punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Gets it again. And this won't get anywhere either. The front held up.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Here we go.
This is 3rd and goal. Ward. Intercepted in the end zone. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Mixon on the counter. Oh, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
And the Titans rush brings him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Stroud off of play action. Hits his running back. Takes out a one-stop. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And following that return, we've got an injured player down there. He'll receive some assistance as we step aside. First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He puts some air under it deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They got second down.
He was defended by Jalen Petrie.
Let's go now.
Now Ward. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 22. And the Titans will have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Ward setting up to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Just laid it down to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10.
First down throw here for Ward. Trying to push it deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Again, Ward going to the air. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
What's going to throw here on third? He's holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done. Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Texans come away with a road win. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say goodbye from Nashville.